Alright, well. We're going to be replacing the weaker party members. Ooh. I'm sorry, you two. I just didn't care about you enough to level you up. It's not your fault. Alright, well. Actually, let me take a look at when those are supposed to happen. Ruins of Eld. Okay. Probably just in the next room. It seems like it's before any major combat happens, so that's fortunate at least. Oh, hey. Oh, but I don't have Theron in my party anymore. I'm starting to remember his name.
Step right up.
Shouldn't have begun with TH. Would have been so much easier for me. Alright. Well, you're not letting those bats attack, that's for sure.
Ice, Splinter, and Shard.
Now then.
Oh, I just wish I'd spent more time with Ulrich. He's definitely one of my favorites. Alright, let's just... Wind's weak to lightning. I don't have any other lightning attacks coming up so soon. Why not? I'll just do it for fun. Everything's weak to elemental attacks now.
The winds of fortune are howling.
Oh, Tressa! If only you were stronger. I'm so sorry. Alright, well. This should kill everything.
I am not made for such battles.
Ophelia's close to being able to call herself Sirius's equal. She's just not quite as high leveled, unfortunately for her. Alright. Now the big annoyance is that I'm going to have to do this again when I want to switch out my party properly.
There is
Oh,
choice.
no more, please. I'm full, I couldn't eat another bite. Oh, wait. This is actually going to work out fairly well. Scholar skills, Ice Wind.
Ice, Splinter, and Shard.
Broken.
How about you?
I think that's swords, right? We're not weak to daggers. Oh, no, wait, not daggers. Spears, right? Okay, it is swords.
What is the logical course of action?
Welcome back, Gygus. Not too much has happened since you've gone. Got a couple of dialogues. Bunch of random battles have happened.
Let's do this.
Tressa and Ulrich have joined the party. They're two of my lowest level members, so life is definitely looking up. Alright, let's just throw out some damage. You can do it, Tressa. I believe in you.
Now, what?
Yeah, let's just do something that Sirius isn't quite so good at, like physical attacks. That'll make the rest of the party feel good about themselves. See? Ophelia, you landed the killing blow.
The flame guides
Good job.
us true.
Since we're in such endgame areas, Tressa and Ulrich are leveling up very quickly. Maybe they'll actually be useful by the end of all this. Back up to the top of the list. Oh, seeing those saves reminds me of something. When I was playing, what was it, last week? Oh, there's a secret here. I came upon, what was it, the end of Tressa's? No, not Tressa's, Primrose's campaign. And very irritatingly, after Primrose's campaign concluded, I forgot to save, so I just had to refight the final boss off-screen. Not the most fun experience. I should actually save again. Because I actually lost to it. I won so easily when I was doing it on screen. But for some reason, as soon as I had to fight him off screen, I lost immediately. Wouldn't be too... Well, there's a whole bunch of very odd obstacles blocking my way there. Normally you can just walk straight through bushes. Alright. I believe this is where I should be getting the final batch of dialogue. And here we have a library of sorts. Books are in remarkable condition. Unless the illustrators didn't want to... Okay. These are modern books, not ancient ones. Look at all these tomes. Did Headmaster Yvonne procure them all? Oh. I've just realized. No, I want to go here. I really need to take this off of my, my main gameplay screen. My BGM.
It couldn't be.
Volume 7 of Trials of the 12. But only the first 5 volumes are extant. Forbidden Gold, Covenant of the Sage? These books were all said to have been lost ages ago. And what's this? A personal dictionary for the translations of ancient tongues? Did the headmaster collect all this by himself?
No.
No, that would be impossible even for the most esteemed of scholars. I just have this sinking feeling that all of these books are going to burn, and that makes me incredibly sad. No, such a vast repository of knowledge must have been accumulated over decades, even centuries. From this trove to those odd wall paintings, this place is one enigma after the next. One thing is clear, if there is a mastermind behind this, I can expect to find him here. I mean, the mastermind is probably the secretary, or whatever she was. So, you know. Are these tomes really worth so much? I can assure you that if they become known, they will turn the world of scholarship upon its head. Not surprising to learn that such knowledge can be lost with the passing of time. Wars, disasters, fires have all served to make men forget things they once knew. Yet books thought to be gone forever have returned as if from the dead, which implies they were stolen, deliberately kept from the world. Indeed, a most deplorable crime. And the culprit is this man, Yvonne? He would make all knowledge his, and his alone? That is why he hid it away here. Unlike men, books cannot talk. What tales these forsaken tomes would tell. Forsaken is exactly the word. To monopolize knowledge in this way is a desecration of scholarship itself. Spoken like a man truly devoted to his trade. It is only proper that an honorable scholar such as you cast his eyes over these pages once more. I intend to do just that. Nope. Wrong button. Oh. I have to try really hard to affect Tressa's accent. Da-da-da. Professor? What is it, Tressa? Oh, I was just thinking about the books here. They all seem very special. How much are they worth, do you think? Ah, Tressa, we can always trust you to be interested in the worth of... Oh, no. Ah, Tressa, we can always trust you to be interested in the worth of things. Those books record the history of all that has happened, every event from beginning to end. Go on. In other words, they contain the knowledge of the world, knowledge won at the cost of uncounted lives. Oh, I don't think I could put a price on that. Quite, they are without question priceless, for they belong to all men. Oh, then maybe we should just make lots of copies and sell them cheaply so as many people as possible can read them. A splendid idea. The question then becomes, how does one produce books cheaply in large quantities? Aha, that technology won't be invented for quite a while. Alright. I have the option of teleporting back to town once more and crafting my optimal party for the events to transpire. Or I could just proceed with Tressa and I'm gonna go back to town. Proceeding with Tressa and Ulbrich seems like a recipe for disaster. Although Tressa has gotten a fair bit stronger, and Ulbrich is there, too. Alright. So then. Do I want Therian and Primrose to replace Tressa and Ulbrich? Honnet is a boss killer. Alright. Alright. Honnet has to take her first spot again, or else I'm going to get confused. Sirius can go back to his second spot. And Primrose can take fourth. Alright. So the general game plan... Or wait, no. Do I want Primrose? Or do I want Therian? Tricky. Alright, so here's the thing. Primrose can grant damage and magic buffs for Cirrus and Honnet. But Honnet can already provide her own buff, and they don't stack upon each other. They just increase duration if they both apply at the same time. And Therian has the ability to reduce armor, which is very good. However, then I lose the magic buff for Cirrus. So Cirrus can't do extra damage, which I think is probably a bit more crucial. So then you say, well then why not give Primrose the thief job, because then she could take Therian's armor reduction. But I also need the merchant job on Primrose, because that allows her to distribute battle points to everyone, which is also incredibly useful for getting ultimate skills off early, or with correct timing. So unfortunately, Honnet will be slightly handicapped in her massive damage-dealing escapades, but Cirrus will be slightly more empowered. Alright. Finally, let's take a look at weapons. Anything better? No. It's at the top of the list. I doubt there'd be anything better. Scourge Lance? No. Ogre Cleaver? Everything's just weaker. My party is too strong. I can't give them anything better than what they have already. Oh, I could probably, go back for some more split defense, because the last boss I fought was doing exclusively physical damage. Alright, plus accuracy and plus SP. That's probably fine. She needs the bonus SP to launch consecutive ultimates. Or else she becomes a bit handicapped, unfortunately. Oh, Cygnus! Hello. Good to have you. I am just outfitting for the final fight. Seeing if there's anything left to upgrade. It's the most strange passive boost. When he uses physical attacks, sometimes he'll poison the enemy. Not very useful, or really useful at all. Alright. Knight's Shield. Yes, maybe the final fight. I'm not 100% certain. Alright. What are these final ones? Max SP, plus speed. Let's see, max SP, max SP. Do I need 2 of those on her? Ophelia's pretty kitted out with healing. Oh no, I suppose she does use 2 ultimates just to buff one other person, so that makes some amount of sense. Max HP greatly reduces fire damage. I don't think I'm going to need that. I think I'll probably need... What was it? I just picked it up. I think it's called Void Amulet. There it is. Greatly reduces dark damage. You know what? I think I will. Because I've got 2 Void Amulets, somehow. So there we go. Ophelia can also wear one. Because... Ophelia... does not want to die. Or I don't want Ophelia to die because she has the ability to resurrect the entire group at once. Can I just fast travel here? No. Okay. I'll walk. I'm actually very surprised by how little relevance this town holds to absolutely anything. I didn't have to walk around or talk to anyone there. It's just straight into the dungeon. Which is odd, because normally main characters have to use their signature skill for something.
I am ready.
Oh, I'm not happy about this. Alright, let's just try and flee. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. I'm also not entirely sure what I'm going to be playing next. What will be taking my long game slot. I've got a couple of ideas, but nothing concrete. I might run a poll again.
I am ready.
Just to get viewer input. I really don't want to deal with these enemies. Do I have my escape better skill on? Because that would be nice. Inner strength, saving grace. No, it doesn't look like it. Well, I guess I will. What is it? Persistence? Evil ward? Yes. Success rate when attempting to flee. And... what is it? Evasive maneuvers. Alright, there we go. I just have to remember to switch those over once I actually get into a real fight. Which, honestly, all things considered, not the most likely to remember that. No? Okay. I thought there might be some sort of trick to it, but no, I was just walking into the wall. I hope I don't run into any purple chests. That would be a great irritant. Knight's Shield. I think I already have a few of those. Oh.
Standest thou against
This
me?
looks like it's probably
Then
the
be
final
hunted.
battle.
Now,
It can't be the final battle yet. It's far too early. I've not even had any dialogue yet. Meaningful at the very least. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Okay, well I need to switch the skills back, obviously. What was it? Saving Grace. And for you... Inner Strength. Alright. How's everyone's mana and health doing? It's relatively fine. This is probably just going to be a mini-boss, if I had to guess. But it looks pretty final. Not gonna lie. Also...
Professor, you truly are every bit as brilliant as old Yvonne said.
Alright. This is possibly the least optimal condition for storing books. You just have to have immense amounts of water damage by now. It's even foggy here! These books have to be waterlogged. This is... mildly outraged by this.
I did not come here for false flattery.
Oh, but I was being quite sincere. A shame the purport eludes your grasp.
Stop speaking in such large
You were the
words.
one pulling the strings. The headmaster was merely your puppet all along.
Very astute. Yes, it was I who maneuvered to install him in that position in the first place. To my dismay, he had a willful streak that got in the way.
One might say the fault lies in the person who chose him for the task.
Yeah. It's roughly what I was going to say, honestly. I was going to say you should have screened your puppets a bit better.
One might say that, yes. Now, let us proceed to the matter at hand. Your search for the original copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell has miraculously led you to me.
Maybe you shouldn't have so obviously stolen it, then.
In finding me, you have displayed some measure of knowledge and acumen.
At least put a fake in its
More than
place.
anything, you have shown a pure and unrelenting
Indiana
passion for
Jones
seeking
and
out
all
the
that.
truth. I hold that particular quality in the highest regard. What say you, Cyrus? Will you join me in my research?
Ridiculous. If that is a jape, it is a poor one.
A jape? What a curious reaction from a scholar like yourself.
Oh,
The
this
wall
game.
paintings in this place, did they not pique your interest?
They sure do love their just oddly anachronistic dialogue. Japes and gowls.
Did your heart not race when you saw the countless lost tomes in my study?
To say I was not intrigued would be a lie.
Of course you were. Yes, any true scholar would feel the same. I must unravel these mysteries. I must have the answers. Your mind, no, your very soul burns with an all-consuming desire to know.
We're not so different, you and I.
That is what separates you from the rest, Cyrus. We are true seekers of knowledge, you and I. Together, we can unlock all the secrets behind our world.
Join me, and we'll become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. I think this
I'll pass.
lady has been reading too much, high fantasy.
How can you refuse? You covet the mysteries of the universe. You yearn to know the truth. Surely you can stand shoulder to shoulder with me.
That's it exactly.
This library's only big enough for the one of us.
It?
Surely you. I take issue with your solicitation. You don't care who you use in your schemes. What of Headmaster Yvonne?
Don't be ridiculous. He was devoid of the passion you have.
That's how he rose to the
He's
rank of
nothing but a pawn
headmaster.
at the end, incapable of envisioning an ultimate goal.
On what grounds do you base that assumption? Can a man not grow his mind? If you found him wanting, why did you not teach him?
Teach him?
Take him on as your pupil. Impart your vast knowledge, that he might one day be your peer.
Knowledge can't be transferred from one person to another. That's why I only learn from books.
Preposterous. You speak the impossible. Mediocrity is as mediocrity does. Knowledgeable as he was, his own actions prevented him from ever approaching genius. A genius such as yourself must understand this.
There's where you and I differ. I haven't given up on mediocrity.
I'll be mediocre till the day I die, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
As scholars, we learn from the past to better understand the present and pass our knowledge on to the future.
In fact, I'm so mediocre, I possess the powers of a literal god of knowledge.
What do you mean to do with the knowledge you amass? The secrets you unravel? Carry them to your grave, content they are inscrutable to all who do not possess your genius? You would call them simpletons, fools, feeble minds. I say it is you who lacks the ability to teach and inspire.
Such vitriol. Get it,
A true
Cirrus?
scholar does not look down on others for what they do or do not know. Those who know impart knowledge to those who do not. If something is wrong, those who know the answer correct it. The process repeats, bringing us closer and closer to enlightenment.
Oh, right, he had students.
I teach my students with the expectation that one day they will surpass me.
Sort of thought they'd be a bit
I
more
long
relevant.
for the day when I will have the chance to learn from them.
Enough!
What a delivery. You're
I've
boring.
given you plenty of opportunities to make a move. Any move. But clearly we are going nowhere fast. If you would rather die without discovering the truth, so be it. I have already synthesized a perfect blood crystal, precisely as detailed in the original tome. With it, I will cast off the shackles of humanity. A human can only learn so much in its short lifetime. I will gain the time, the power, to understand everything.
She rejects her humanity, Jojo.
You may be a fool, but to show no hard feelings, you can participate in an empirical analysis of my newfound power.
Alright, maybe this is the final boss. Oh, no.
If believing in the future makes one a fool, then call me a proud fool.
Yeah, I feel like those crystals don't really help you.
But know this. When I emerge victorious, I will unravel the secrets of that tome and arrive at my own answer.
You don't look like you have too much intelligence left, I'm going to be honest.
Let this be a lesson to you. The future of mankind is bright. I cannot
Yeah,
fail.
this is not final boss sprites.
Letting the hunt begin.
That's interesting. Yeah, that certainly is a lot of armor. Hope you're weak to
Waiting
arrows.
arrows up on them. I'm ready.
Alright, wait, she has no elemental weaknesses. Okay, physical defense might actually be
Come and
incredibly
fight
useful.
me.
My turn now.
It's obviously not going to be dealing too much damage with that little money spent.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
But I'm going to be healing to full anyways. And I'll just be able to reapply that weakness, or reapply the physical defense every turn. Alright.
Letting my arrow fly
Oh, you get to
true.
go again. That's actually really good. Rain of Arrows is going to be integral into stripping her armor off.
I am ready.
And I just keep throwing out the mercenary.
Come and fight for me. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Maybe there are other ones that are slightly better suited to this task.
An interesting
Oh, a
dilemma.
single target attack. Alright. Wasn't really expecting that, gonna be honest.
I'll not be defeated.
If this is the final boss for my favorite character's, you know, final campaign, I'm not going to be very happy about it. Right, let's just do some analysis. The only other thing you can really do is damage 80k. This enemy has the health of a final boss.
Letting my arrow fly and
Oh, that's
true.
225% chance success rates in a row. Because Haunted has a 25% chance of taking an extra turn after everyone else has taken their
Letting the
turns.
hunt beginning.
That's twice in a row that skill's activated. And that was a lot of hits.
I'll do my
She
best.
normally does not get that many in. Alright, well,
Bring about a miracle of healing.
that was
I am ready.
honestly, that was more than perfect. Because I could have charged Primrose up one extra. Right, and now...
My focus is unparalleled.
time to become ridiculously powerful. Aliphin, on yourself.
Alphen, Lord of Learning.
Yeah.
My turn now.
And now...
Huh? Huh? Prepare yourself.
double strike.
Elfric, bringer of the flame.
I am ready.
And finally... actually, no. Rather than doing that, just throw him a pomegranate.
Stay
Large.
strong.
What is the logical course
Alright.
of action?
And now this is very nearly
True lesson
the maximum
begins.
amount of damage that Cirrus can do. The only thing he's missing is magic damage up from Primrose. But otherwise, this should do a lot of damage.
Lux Conjurer. Lux Conjurer.
Yeah.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Alright, and now Honnet can just use
Holding back
her
nothing.
single target attack that needs no real setup.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
And miss it. She has started missing that attack so frequently. It's unreal.
I am ready.
Right. But also now it's weak to every single type of elemental damage, so... yeah, Sirius, you're going to be very necessary right now. Well, probably every elemental damage
if
except
thou
darkness,
darest.
judging by the number of pips in their order. Because after wind it's light and dark, but only one pip, so probably only going to be one weakness. Wait, do I have any beasts that can multi-attack with elements? No. I don't. Oh well. Alright. I've got these two weirdos who do something. Rainbow Flash? Let's just try it.
An
It looked
interesting
nice,
dilemma.
but I think all it did was blind them. Which is unaffected by magic, or magic does not affect it, rather. Ah, haha! I just realized that Cirrus still has his buffs active, so he's gonna hit 6 times no matter what. I'll just use Ventus. It's
Venta
easy.
Sulta. Venta Sulta.
Well then,
Oh, this poor... I say this poor enemy, but,
there!
yeah, this thing doesn't stand a chance. The
I am
Cirrus still
ready.
has 1 round of double attacks left, so that's 6 more shots. And that's all I need.
The moonlight
Oh, wait.
lights.
Wrong elemental type.
What is the logical
Oh, well.
course of action?
I almost used the wrong set of skills, too. Alright, let's just keep going with known weaknesses. I don't need to unveil anything.
Lux Conjurer!
Letting my arrow fly and
But
true.
also, this is fine, too. I've got lightning on my side with
Lightning,
Thunderbird.
done my bidding.
I'll do my best.
Alright. Now here's the big question. Wait a second, do I have a pomegranate basket? No, okay. I guess that'd be a bit too strong. So what do I want to do? The problem here is I can't use Ophelia to apply too many buffs, really. All I can do is give a pomegranate to Cirrus, so... I suppose I'll just have to hit you with some holy light.
I am ready.
Alright.
The peacock strut.
Alright. I'm just going to boost magic damage.
My focus is unparalleled!
And this could be enough to just kill her straight up as boosted magic damage with a spell. We'll have to see. I could cause it to become single target. And then double it up, but then she gets her armor back. I don't want that.
Tonight risk, Tenaire!
Yeah, okay. That was enough to kill.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Oh, and I replaced that one pomegranate I spent.
No! There's so much more. I must learn.
Yeah, you should have thought about that before you turned into... what am I trying to think of? I guess just a monster, really. If nothing else, your devotion to the pursuit of knowledge is admirable. Unfortunately for you, you will not live to pass that on. That was a nice visual effect.
Oh,
From the far reaches of hell, at last I have the original. How many lives have been lost to the dark knowledge in these pages? But no, knowledge itself cannot be good or evil, only the hearts of those who wield it. I'll use all the resources at my disposal to decipher this work for myself. And I will find the answer I seek, an answer of my very own. Perhaps one of these tomes in the study I passed through might aid me in deciphering these glyphs. Yes, I should return. Alright, looks like this was not the final boss. Do I have to fight a scary book? Can I at the very least make sure all of these books are moved to a more secure location?
can't we settle this
Where they
like
won't be
gentlemen?
literally rained on? They're directly out in the open.
Hunt beginning.
Alright. I'm annoyed enough at having to fight these things that I'll use an arrow storm.
I am ready.
Yeah. Here, Cirrus, just get extra strong and go crazy.
What is the lot?
You know what? No, an ice wind's not going to be enough. I need at least a blizzard. Maybe Icewind could have done it, but I definitely don't really want to risk it. Why is this doorway so difficult to maneuver? Have I found the exact bookshelf because it was marked by a green dot on my minimap? At long last I can begin to study the tomes in earnest. I Hornbergian Dictionary. Number 1. Oh. This is your analysis? I'm not even analyzing people. An ancient tome detailing how the 12 gods sealed away an unholy power beyond the edge of the world. Most intriguing. There's a little dialogue box now. The books are speaking to me. In the pages of this tome, the secrets banished by the gods are likened to a golden fruit. An ominously worded warning is issued to any who would covet this forbidden power. Most intriguing. Yay. That doorway.
Letting us beginning.
Did there have to be enemies in this
I'm
section
ready.
of the game? I'm just walking through a library. Let me walk in peace, please. Alright, please no enemies. Oh. Oh, nice. A tome wherein is writ in horrifying detail a forbidden rite to bring back the unholy power sealed away beyond the edge of this world. Most intriguing. Forbidden knowledge. Yes, I do believe I have the knowledge I need to decipher the mural. Oh, all the way back to the mural now.
I'm ready.
Alright. Yes, those all went away temporarily because they weren't activating and I didn't want people to waste their points. That's probably just a temporary thing. Here, I'll... Oof. Moving my hand around caused me to hit my microphone. I'll try and bring them back. See if they're working now. Just one. Up into my dashboard. Into... Nope, channel points. Let's turn on just WA for now. Yeah, it's not triggering. I'll have to, probably re-enter the, what is it? The channel code into the, website that I'm using. I'm doing quite well. A bit, uncomfortably warm where I am, but, that's nothing really new, especially during the summer. But I'm just about to complete Cirrus's quest, probably. I think I've already defeated the final boss. It's pretty difficult to tell. She seemed suitably final,
Now,
but
letting us hunting.
also fairly
I'm ready.
easy. Alright. One of these days I'm not going to be able to flee successfully, and I'm very terrified of that time. I want to sit through all of the attack animations from the 5 different enemies.
I will battle.
I should probably just re-equip my enemy evasion skills. I'm gonna be running
Coming,
this
if
much.
thou darest.
Please no combat. I just want to finish the dialogue tree and complete the quest. Alright, here we are, finally. Scrutinize the wall mural. See now, death, doom, destruction, 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 death, doom, destruction. Most intriguing. We have to be terrified of this newt, apparently. Now let me think through all I've learned. What did the 12 gods do? They sealed away power at the edge of the world. What forbidden power did these gods seal away? Destruction, I think. No, that's not quite right. Life and death, then.
No.
I was just reading the dialogue that appeared on screen. Life and death. Aha!
But of course!
Indeed, the power over life and death. That is the forbidden secret held within these pages. Trial of the 12 tells the tale of how the 12 gods sealed this power away. The author of Forbidden Gold compared this power to a golden fruit. Like a golden fruit, it calls out and tempts the human heart. Into the pages of the far reaches of hell was where this power was sealed. These glyphs, yes, I believe I can decipher them now. I already read them out. You don't have to do this again. Oh, that's different. Death, 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 death. Doom, 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 doom. Destruction, 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 destruction. I already read that. You don't have to do it again. I think we can safely assume this is a warning of sorts. A warning of the calamity that awaits us if the gate is opened and the forbidden unleashed. Or it might just be an invitation. Oh. Alright. The word invitation did not appear at any point before that. Right? I just said invitation out of my own head and it appeared on screen, right? Right, well, it's definitely a warning.
But of course!
Yes, the mural was left behind as a warning, not an invitation, you dolt. I'm sure of it. Why else would it say death, death, doom, doom, death, doom, death, death, doom? Unless it's a coded message. That actually means there's plenty of cookies behind the doors of destruction. Knowledge in and of itself is not inherently good or evil. It can, however, serve either purpose. All depends on how the heart would use it. I don't know if anyone else knows this channel here, but, well, the old Two Best Friends channel, Angriest Pat. Also, this is my favorite song in the entire soundtrack. I believe it's called Determination. When Angriest Pat and Wooly Madden were talking once, I believe Pat brought up the talking point, what if you knew that killing 100 babies would give you immortality? And Wooly said, well, I mean, I know it now, but I don't have to act on it. And then Pat replied with, no, you have to act on it. You know now. Why would you ever give up that chance? And that's the... I suppose that's the fundamental difference between knowledge can be neither good or evil, it's just how you act on it. It's actually a very humorous clip. I hope I can find it after this. For the sake of our future, be not tempted by the darkness.
Indeed.
Yes, these dark secrets must never be allowed to be put into practice. The mere existence of this tome is a threat. Shall I destroy it and banish its baleful knowledge for all eternity?
Not exactly.
No, destroying the tome would not banish the darkness that exists in the heart of man. And as long as that darkness exists, people will find a way to work... What? Oh, find a way to work evil. As in, shape evil, I'm assuming he means? I must preserve this knowledge that we might put it to use for good, not evil.
Thusly.
And yet there is much more I must learn. I must decipher in full the contents of this tome and the mural in this place. And pass them on to those who would follow us. That one day should be threatened by forces from the far reaches of hell. That one day, should we be threatened by forces from the far reaches of hell,
Yes.
our descendants will possess the knowledge needed to protect this realm. First, I must return to Atlas Dam and file a report on what I have seen here. Also, my headset just ran out of battery, so I'm going to have to unplug it. Because I am a dunce who forgets to charge their headset between uses. Let me do that now. Pochi. Plugged in. Alright. Back to narration. Oh, I don't like being able to hear my own voice. Then I must begin my analysis of the material I have collected. Yes, I'll be burning the midnight oil night after night, no doubt, and I can scarcely wait. Oh, it's my student.
Professor! Professor!
Over here, Therese.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
That stack of books seems to get bigger every time I see you.
Well, I guess that was the final boss.
And I'll need twice again as many to have any hope of translating this ancient tome.
Poor Cirrus kept getting stuck with the most underwhelming bosses in this game.
Twice as many?
Fascinating, is it not? A traditional fairy tale from a certain region mentioned a gate of sorts.
Oh, as in someone else's storyline. I forget whose specifically, though.
And I could not help but notice a parallel to the mural I found.
I see. Hence, these books on local folklore?
Just so. Considering your subject from all possible angles is a fundamental principle of scholarly research. But I forget myself. Might I surmise that you've come here to inform me that it's time for class?
Yes. You're late, Professor.
Oh, it's all two of my students.
Pray forgive me, Your Highness.
Or all two of my students that exist in the physical realm. Oh no, he has an entire classroom now. Hello, Aaron. Welcome.
Very well then, my students. Let us begin. To quote the words of one Susanna Grotoff, author of Knowledge is Light. The pursuit of knowledge is a journey with no destination. As long as people live, there is always something to learn. And so we learn, we record, we speak. Points connect, thus forming our history, our agency, our identity. This world we live in is not for or of any one individual.
The redeems have temporarily disappeared. They weren't triggering properly, so I've just hidden them away to prevent people from wasting points.
And so I write and speak.
I'll figure out
how
to fix it once I've finished my stream today.
To plant seeds of knowledge that will be harvested by those who follow me.
Oh, I'm
to
fine.
You who have found my
Doing
writings,
quite well.
Read well these words, that they may help you build a bridge to a brighter future.
Yes. Alright. And that's the final chapter 4. Alright. Now there is no dramatic conclusion. There has to be... Yes, Cyrus. I've just finished Cyrus's story. So, that was the final chapter 4. But I can't believe that there's no actual ultimate conclusion to this game. There has to be. Right? That can't be the end of it. I feel like I probably have to complete some specific side quests, perhaps? Yep, I've just finished the final chapter 4. But there has to be one last thing to do, right? That can't be it. Ah! Oh. My headset just fell off its rest. I don't know how. Probably dark magics. Alright. Well, there was no real ending to it. It was sort of just... everyone's individual stories concluded. But there has to be, like, the group story, because everyone's stories were sort of tying together Because they were talking about things like, there's this gate. They all had some sort of relation to Hornburg at some point, except maybe for Tressa, who's just a fun little adventuring girl. Who didn't tie too hard into the plot. Like, what is it? Go to status, or not status, or is it the one that I can look at all of the characters side by side? Journal, I think. Yes. So Cirrus was studying Old Hornburg, the Kingdom of Hornburg, and he found all of those texts invoking dark gods. Tressa was just a fun girl on an adventure. Ulbrich used to serve the King of Hornburg, which is a kingdom that is now destroyed. Primrose was on a quest for revenge. Alphen was an alchemist boy. Tharian was gathering magical rocks that I think might have had a connection to Hornburg. I'm not entirely sure. Honnet was hunting a beast that bore incredible resemblance to both of the creatures that were created by old Hornburgian magic that Cirrus fought as bosses. Ophelia is probably the second most directly connected after Cirrus, because she stopped a cult that was trying to resurrect the dark god that was sealed away by the other three that seems to have some connection to Hornburg. Or not other three, but other 12? I forget the exact number of gods that did the sealing, but still. There has to be more.
Listen.
Yep. I solved that case quite a while ago.
Greetings.
This tomb, the ancient capital, contains a record of the city of gold. Look, do you see an entire city where everything's made of gold? I wish there were more details about it, but it's the only briefest mention. Alright. Let's take a little pause. And I'm just going to go on Google and look up Octopath Traveler post-game and see if anything pops up. T-O-P-A-T-H. Post-game. There we go. Okay. Not obvious how to get there. Won't spoil any of the story. Alright, once you beat all 8 stories, there's no indication of how to get to that bigger thing. As it turns out, you need to go and find and beat 2 specific side quests in order to see it. You'll then discover a post-game dungeon that's full of tough bosses and new information about Octopath Traveler settings and backstory. Here's how to get here. Beat all the stories, just did that. Lie Black's Quest. Boulder Fall, and Ravis's Manor. Alright. We're off to Boulder Fall, everyone. Yes, I'm pretty sure I remember, what was it? I think Pyromancer might have told me about, having to do specific side quests to see something. I don't remember. Alright, are you live?
Whoa!
Nope. Alright, yep, got it.
Whoa!
Oh no, I pressed one too many times. Yes, you hopeless romantic. Alright, it's probably the one all the way over here. No, that's the trash man. Who was it? Ravis's Manor, where you'll find a guard named Alphys. Oh. Wait, was that right? Are you Alphas?
Whoa!
Oh, you are. I think she might just be the perfect one for me. I have plenty of confidence in my sword. Countless battlefields have I conquered, yet it was only right when I returned from the field of war that I realized it. I had gained nothing for all I fought. That was when I realized I was truly missing my other half, my perfect woman. And that woman, oh, how can I ever get her to glance in my direction? Alright, so, judging from what I read in the guide, I'm supposed to attack him. Sorry, buddy. You call that a monster? Ha, it's no match for my blade.
Standest thou against
definitely
me?
not
Then be hunted.
the path I would
What
take
next?
in this situation. But it seems to be the only option. Also, thank goodness I've got Frog King.
Come in, if thou canst.
That'll take out his armor good. Alright, look, buddy.
Come in, if thou canst.
I just want a sword swing on you.
Letting the hunt begin.
I don't want to spend all of my... I only have one more triple attack left. Fine, we'll use this one. Oh, he's dead. Whoops.
I honor thee, my quarry.
Alright, maybe I was expecting a bit too much of him. You're rather skilled in battle yourself. Aha, I saw your battle just now. I've been searching for some time for the perfect person. I've also been searching for my perfect mate. But you are not that person. What? You should have golden hair and eyes the deepest blue. Ah, yes. And despite his name, he would surely never dare to cross me. Yes, his devotion to me would be complete. He would give me everything, his whole life, his life's blood, down to the last drop. And when I find this perfect man, everything will change. The entire world will change. Yes, he's definitely pretty evil. No, it doesn't seem like you're him. Very well then. How sinister. Wait, but you might... Probably a good thing you didn't get stirred up with the local goth girl. Oh, well, Daughter of the Dark God, Part 1. Yep, that's probably it. Alright. Alright. Make your way to Saints Bridge. Alright. Next part of the quest. To Saints Bridge we go. I don't remember where that is. I think it's somewhere down south. Yes, there it is. It's not too far away. I probably could have just walked there. Well, I would have had to deal with the random encounters, but, you know, still. Right, is he the one over here? Oh, no, it's the girl, though. Why, hello, that light in your eye. You have a look about you I like. But alas, you're not quite the one I'm looking for. Ah, I feel like I've been searching all my life for that one perfect person. No, Honnet's from a bit further north. Oh, you followed her all the way here. Yep. That's not a good thing, my friend. That's, in fact, a bad thing. A very bad thing. Lay Black, it seems I truly do mean nothing to her. I'm trying to remember whose quest actually took place here. I think it might have been Ophelia's. Maybe there really is no perfect woman out there for me. Oh, you hopeless romantic. Fine, we'll talk her into sacrificing you. Alright, do I have to beat him up again? Thou art of the other half that makes me whole, my perfect piece that was missing from my soul. When I think of thee, strength flows through me. My sword exists only to protect thee. Oh, forgive me, I was so occupied with my poetry, I forgot myself a moment. Oh, wait, that's... This line is so incredibly close to, what is it? Siegward? From Dark Souls 1? Oh, forgive me, I was lost in thought. This darn gate won't budge. Not a habit I've had to construct pretty little poems about my woes. Alright, well I can scrutinize him now. Oh, my information is his poem. Honest knight who neither devoted himself. He's a bit lonely. Thank you for your poem. I'm probably going to tell it to that lady wherever she's gone to. Wait a second. Where has she gone to? Give me the guide. To learn the poem, then bring it to a lady named Flora in the cathedral section of
Please,
Saintsbridge.
come in.
Ah, P.H. Ooh, you'll forgive me if I'm a bit suspicious on that one, because I've been receiving a bunch of fake follows over the past few weeks, so if I don't see you in chat, I'm not going to trust that that's real. Just a heads up. Wait, who do I have to bring this poem to? I need to switch tabs again. Oh, not by doing that. Oh, thank goodness. It's been non-stop, honestly. I'll get followed by a fake bot account and then unfollowed 5 seconds later. Been very constant. It happened at the start of this stream as well, so. Thanks for the follow then. Glad to have you around. And judging by that emote, I'm assuming you also came from Aqua's streams, so. Good to meet a fellow friend of Aqua. Right. Bring it to a lady named Flora in the cathedral section of Saintsbridge. Nice. Well, the thing is, it doesn't actually show up in my Twitch activity feed, it just shows up on my Streamlabs activity feed, so. It's not too bothersome, really. Right. But who's the woman named Flora?
Ah.
Nope, you're demure grandma. You're stubborn grandma. Who is Flora? Are you Flora?
Greetings.
No, you're townsperson. There's so many people that could potentially be named Flora up here. Is she in the church? Are you Flora? Oh, you are! I'm always glad to meet someone new. The truth is, I feel like I've always been waiting to meet my other half. I know he'll be someone with a good heart. I'm just waiting for him to appear, the man who will come to me and tell me of his love with his own true words. Share Alphys's poem? Sure, why not? Hello, Flora. I have a poem for you. That poem. Would you read it once more for me? And I'm the one who wrote it. Now you're my wife. Thou art the other half who makes me whole. My perfect peace, what was missing from my soul. When I think of thee, strength flows through me. My sword exists only to protect thee. You can't rhyme thee with me and then with thee again. What a terrible poet. Oh well. He's working on it. What strong words. The man who wrote these must be a great warrior. And yet there is warmth within them. I feel as if I know just what kind of man he must be from this poem. So the slightest bit of trepidation popping up here is that she has blonde hair and blue eyes, and that was the criteria that the daughter of the Dark God was looking for her sacrifice. So I'm worried that their romance might get cut a little bit short. Can you tell me who wrote it? I think she had a couple of other criteria, but, you know, she fits the definition. Physically? Such clumsy words of mine are not, such clumsy words of mine has found favor with such a lovely lady as yourself? They did, I don't have voices for these two characters. They never said anything, so I couldn't mimic them. I could feel your words with what a kind heart you must have. My name is Alphys. Please, my lady, might I ask your name? You may, and you may call me Flora. A beautiful name for a beautiful woman, said Alphys. You know, I'm actually a guard over in Stonesbridge, and I've abandoned my duty for a couple of days now. I'm probably fired. Oh, yep, there's the goth. Ah, so we meet again. It seems I might finally have found him, my perfect man. Okay. So male was one of the specific qualities that she was looking for in a sacrifice. Yeah, I got the gold. Actually, if I'm remembering correctly, this guy here... wait, who do I have as a party member? I think I want to try guiding. Yeah, he has Glacius Claudaire. The strongest ice spell in this game. And I have... what is it? Tenebrae Operaire. The strongest dark spell and the strongest ice spell in my team. Just as, you know, background NPCs. Casually summonable. Alright, what was I... Right, that was the end of that quest. So now... do Kit's quest. Kit, a naive blonde boy, is one of the first non-player characters you'll meet in the game. You'll run right into him after leaving your first city, and he'll ask you for a healing grape. Give it to him. Then later you'll want to track him down in the city of Noblecourt. One screen to the right, you'll find an NPC called Aspiring Actor. Use Ophelia or Primrose's path auctions to bring this NPC to Kit, and you'll solve your first part of the quest. I'm pretty sure I did the first part already. But this unfortunately means I'm going to have to lose one of my followers. That is not good. Oh well. I'll just go back and get Glacius Claudaire again, because there's no chance of failure. Alright. So, Noblecourt is my next destination. They certainly did not make this easy. I suppose you'd naturally find it if you did all of the side quests, but I'm afraid I don't have time for that while streaming. Alright. Let's see. I'm just going to run over... Are you Kit? You are. How goes my journey, Ask? I'm afraid to say I've gone as far as I can on my own. There are too many dangers to face alone. I wonder if some band of travelers might allow me to join them on the road. Alright, so now... Wait, which direction is Aspiring Actor in? One screen to the right. Other right. Wrong direction. Alright. Oh, Kit's the blonde-haired, blue-eyed one.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, you're probably the Aspiring Actor, huh? No, you're Conrad the Impaler. Oh. I'm a bit suspicious of you. Hello, Naruto. Welcome. No fan of daggers or axes or staves, being the slender type. He hates the cold and a stiff breeze would knock him over good. Oh, he's just a combat person. He's got the naming convention for it. Why are you here? Conrad the Impaler? Alright, where's the... Are you the Aspiring Actor?
Hello.
Okay. Ah! Alright then. Chicken curry it is. I'm probably going to want to ask you for a specific recipe on that one, because curry spans a very wide range of possible applications. And since I just made Japanese curry, probably not that. I haven't made any Indian curries before, so that might be a fun experiment, though. What was I going to do? Right. Guide, I think, is the one I want to do. Sorry, Night Arundate. I'll come back to pick you up some point. Indian curry, alright. Well, I keep getting all of these curry recipes in summer. Right. It's fine. It's starting to cool down a little bit, maybe, hopefully. It's almost November. Or, September, not November. November is quite a ways away, actually. What's this? A traveling acting troupe looking for new members? A group like that certainly would allow me to visit many different towns in my search for word of my father. I doubt I'll have much of a gift for acting, but... Please, sir, would you let me join you as your acting partner? That we might become members of the traveling acting troupe? Right. If you hadn't asked, I would've. Oh. Okay, Indian curry is what you meant then. Not chicken curry. I suppose we better go talk to the Imperiso then. Why don't you join us since you brought us together in this endeavor? Well, I do thank you both for showing me your best performances. But I'm afraid, Kit, that your acting skills leave something to be desired. Yeah, I was afraid that might be the case. We were really hoping to find a pair of actors who could play well off one another, too. Please, give me a chance. I'll practice harder than anyone you've ever seen. Or just let me join you as a stagehand. I'll do anything you ask of me if you only let me travel with you. Ah, I see, I see. I have to keep traveling to try and find some word of my father. Word of the fate of my missing father. I can talk good. Find some word of the fate of my missing father. I think I might just be bad with F. The F sound. Alright. Please, I'm begging as well. Please, let us join you. Can I hold you to that promise, Kit? You'll practice your craft and do anything we ask of you in the meantime. Yeah, I give you my word. Well then, Kit, you're hired provisionally as a stagehand until we can see what we can make of you. And you will be responsible for helping him learn the basics of acting. You two are a pair, after all. Don't you think you can do that? Of course, we won't let you down. Thank you for this chance. I'll trust you two to live up to your words. I can trust you, can't I? Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to you, I can continue my journey. Aha, I haven't done anything yet. See if you still want to thank me after I've put you through your paces. It looks like things are just about settled then. You can leave your friends in our hands. We'll take good care of him. Oh, are you a traveling cult that actually kills people? The word good was in italics, so I'm suspicious of you now. I sincerely hope we'll meet again. Safe journeys to you until we do. It does look rather nice. Good graphics. In search of Father One. Alright, next. Grandport. Alright. What an obtuse journey. Grandport is... this one? No, that's Rippletide. Atlas Dam. Victor's Hollow. Dusk Barrow. Northreach. Whisper Mill. Noble Court. Where's Grand... oh, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, Grandport. I forgot that there was an entire peninsula off to the right. Yes. Unfortunately, there hasn't been much of it shown, but the battle animations are also incredibly good. Very satisfying. Right, what am I looking for here? And the traveling merchant who's promising rare gems and goods right outside of the inn and items store. Alright. Is that to the north here? No? I don't think so. No. Right. I wasn't paying close enough attention to the shop front, so I'm gonna have to go back to this first area. In an item store. Oh, is that you? Are you the traveling merchant?
Greetings.
No, you're a passionate peddler who sells books. Is it
Welcome.
you? Traveling merchant. I specialize in minerals and rare stones. Could I interest you in some of my wares? That's the one. Alright, Grand Port, find the traveling merchant. Use Theron or Tresset to get lapis lazuli, then bring it to Kit. We'll be hanging out on the Moonstruck Coast. Alright. Where's the inn? It's off to the right, I think. What an ordeal. Alright, I can probably steal it with Tharion. I don't think my reputation in this city is very good, so... I'm gonna have to really hope that Tharion is good at stealing. I could almost definitely buy it. But why do anything for money when you can do it for free? Yeah, 100%. Alright, and now bring it to Kit, who is hanging out on the Moonstruck Coast. Is that just, like, outside of town? Where's Moonstruck Coast? Caves of Azure? Road to the seaside? West Goldshire? Moonstruck Coast, okay. So it's actually quite a ways away. In fact, I probably would have never found him again, because there's almost no point in walking paths in this game, because you can just teleport from town to town with absolutely no limit. Ugh. I'm just imagining the horror of trying to complete side quests in this game without a guide. NPCs could appear literally anywhere.
My turn.
Can I just run? Thank you. I know I said the battle animations in this game look nice, but if Cirrus isn't acting first, I don't really want to try my hand.
Time to teach
Because
you a lesson.
Tends to just be annoying, killing things,
Out of
if
my
Cirrus
way.
isn't the one doing it. Look at how far back Cirrus is. Alright. I'll just do a single combat encounter. For fun.
There.
My turn now.
Oh, fortunately, they didn't like to do any animations. Oh. They're weak.
What next?
They're so weak.
Thou didst
Okay.
fight with courage.
I guess I forgot what difficulty of area I was in. Alright, wait, how do I just need to go south from here, right? Well, how do I go south? Was crossing the bridge a mistake? Oh, I guess I need to cross it to the right? Oh, this is where I came from, isn't it?
Let us begin.
I'm lost. Oh, thank goodness, a surprise round. Yeah, they're probably going to die painfully. I don't even need to do a third level spell.
The land.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Oh,
A passing grade.
immolation has to be the worst way to die. Just a second. Let me do something very quickly. I need to refresh my chat window. There we go. And I got a couple of empty coin pouches. What a reward! Oh wait, no, this isn't where I came from. I just have no sense of direction. Or maybe it is. Ugh. Goodness.
Letting us begin.
I think I'm growing senile.
What is the logical course of action? Venta Solta!
That does make some level of sense.
Thus ends your lesson.
Because if you know anything about orcs, which I am half of one, they have a natural life expectancy of 50 years. So I'm almost halfway dead. Normally I'm much better at navigating than this. But, also I feel like...
Now, letting us
I
hunt.
feel like I could probably be provided with a better minimap. One's a bit underwhelming, if I have to be honest.
Try this! Now, what next?
Alright.
Venta Solta!
Sirius is going to run out of mana at this rate, but, better than
bad.
dealing with enemies.
Passing grade.
I can just feed him plums. Oh, thank God I have Arian. Articulate stone. I believe that prevents silence. Well, that might be useful at some point in the future. Aha!
Come on,
Why have you
I've got
set
better
your
things
tent
to
up
do.
all the way out here? Unless you're doing so
Letting the
because
hunt
you're
begin.
suspicious and you're trying not to draw attention to yourselves. That's probably the reason.
My turn now.
Do I even bother? Wait. Can you kill them all?
Thunder!
Are you strong enough? Oh, you are. Good job, Ophelia.
I hope I've grown more able.
You legitimately have. You did Sirius's job for him, even. Alright. Oh, Kit, you're still alive. I stole your salary. Probably.
However,
The impresario is very understanding and said that I should do what I must to find my father. I wish I could do something more to thank the troop for taking me in before I must leave them. Here, take some lapis. I suppose you didn't brush up on your acting talents at all. This is amazing. What a fine piece of lapis lazuli. This should surely do the trick. I'll repaint the troop's signboard and restore it to its former glory. I'm gonna get to work preparing the paint at once. Huzzah! I'm amazed you managed to paint in gold with lapis. What's this? It looks like it did when it was new. No, even better. Kit, did you do this? I did, with the help of my kind friend here who helped me get the ingredients for the paint. You did, but it requires lapis lazuli, such a precious mineral. Must have been stolen. And this painting, I had no idea you had such artistic skill. I knew you had some skills as stagehand, but you have real talent, Kit. You're destined for menial labor for the rest of your life. This is why it's positively magic what you've done. Kit, I'm very glad we could travel together. I'll be praying that everything goes well for you. Thank you. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me until now. Now I can set out and search for my father without any lingering regrets. I've heard word of a woman who knows my father's whereabouts. She looks like a goth woman, and she keeps talking about how she wants to sacrifice a blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy. But that couldn't have anything to do with me, could it? Seems that she has also been looking for me. I must find her and learn what she knows. I hope you'll have a good journey, my friend. Oh, well, he was probably getting paid because he gave me 9,000 gold for all that. Or leaves. I think they're called leaves in this game. Alright. Now then. Is that the end? Finally, go west to Swaraki Trail and find Impresario. You'll fight an easy mini-boss, and then you'll unlock the final dungeon. Alright. West of Swaraki Trail. Right, and from there I can probably figure things out myself. So Swaraki is from where Honnet's from, actually. Is it? Yeah, Swaraki. There's Swaraki Trail. It said west of Swaraki Trail? Oh, West Swaraki Trail. Probably that one. Alright. Alright, so. Now I'm about to unlock the final dungeon. I don't actually know how long I've been going, because my stream cut out in the middle.
Standest
But I'm
thou
gonna try and
against
finish
me,
this all today.
Then be hunted.
Come hell or high water.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright. I think these might be low enough level that I can just kill them with a single sword swing? Yeah, okay.
Try this.
You got this, Tharian.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Don't. I'm so unused to hearing some of these lines, because I just never end combat with that person. It's almost always Cirrus who lands the killing blow. Oh, just at the wrong time. Oh, and it's one of those Kates.
My turn.
Oh, I know how to kill you now, sorry. Oh. It was low enough level that that killed it. Oh, poor thing. Alright, well.
I will cut him down.
No time to grieve, just time to kill.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Yeah, I suppose that was also a very, I don't know, low amount of experience. It was only a small Kate Sith. Alright, I'm on West Hornburg Trail, right? I was not paying attention to the signs or the... What are they called? The things that tell me where I am? Markers? That doesn't sound quite right.
Smite them down. Not bad. A passing grade.
Yeah, I'm so much more used to hearing not bad a passing grade than I am hearing can't start things you can't finish. Oh, you must be the troop master. Oh, why, hello, I didn't expect to see you again. The troop is all doing fine, though we still do miss Kit. We'd been hoping to carry down this route, but there was a fearsome monster up ahead, we've heard. A traveling swordsman passed by not long ago. Once we told him the rumors, he said that he would defeat the monster. But he has not returned. I do hope he's alright. He's probably dead. Oh, no, he's alive. I was not equal to the task. Oh, it's this guy. You're the NPC that we helped find a wife. Are you alright, man? What a frightful wound. Someone fetch some bandages at once. Please do not trouble yourself on my behalf. You there. It's us. We're the ones who helped with your romance. Oh, I said that in the impresorio's voice. Indeed, this kind stranger was my greatest friend when my heart was broken by that cruel woman, Black. Yeah, you probably shouldn't trust a woman named Black. Responsible for bringing me the lovely Flora, my true love, and my other half. It seems that fate continues to guide us, bringing the two of us to meet once more. I feel quite the same. Oh, I feel quite the same. For all you have helped us in the past, I hope we might ask your help once more. Do you think you could defeat for us the monster that keeps us from traveling the road ahead? I'd also be glad to leave the task to one as able as you. The monster's a fearsome one, but I know your strength. We never fought anywhere near you. If you cannot defeat such a monster, I do not know who would be able to. I don't know why I pronounced that with such strange I just came from this direction. I didn't see you anywhere. Grrr. Sirius as the tiger.
You ready for this?
I don't know if this is meant to be an early game boss or not, but, oh, I pity it. Oh, Sirius has no mana right now. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. He can cast one large spell, and that is it. So... I should honestly probably share SP with him. But I'll do that once... No. It's... Oh, it's very evasive.
Interesting dilemma.
Alright. What would this kind of animal be weak to? Ice, perhaps?
Glacius Claudette.
I'm very good at guessing these.
I'll do my best.
Oh, I actually forgot that Sirius just automatically regenerates mana.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
But he only does that if he actually has a turn to regenerate.
What is the logical course of action?
Well, I suppose I can just hitting him with low-level spells, because my mana regenerates faster than the
Out
low-level
of my
spells
way.
drain it. At nearly twice the pace, actually. Thief skills, right.
Keep it up.
Half of Tharion's SP
Well
is
then.
nothing to Sirius. It's a little drop in the bucket for him. Alright. Let's just do some casual analysis on this tiger. Only 2,700 health. That's just a decent amount, but nothing that I can't overpower fairly easily.
My turn.
See, here's the thing. I can't use Tharion to boost Sirius. As all he can do is armor corrosive, which helps Haunted a lot. She's asleep right now, so... not the most useful, I'm afraid. Hopefully... Tharion,
I'll not be defeated.
become useful, please.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
An
Also,
interesting
Hornet,
dilemma.
I'd like you to wake up, too.
A tempest of ice shall rage.
I know she'll wake up if she takes damage, or I give her a wake-up leaf. But I really don't want to.
Now the true lesson begins.
Alright, well... I'm just going to
Elephant,
pump myself
sword of
up
learning.
a lot.
I'll do my best.
This should be enough to kill it outright.
Here I go! Elfric, bringer of
I'm not
the
even going to bother working it out so that it's not got armor up. Because it's weak enough that I don't think that's going to matter.
Here.
I'll even be able to use maximum charge.
My turn now.
At this point, I'm sort of just waiting for Sirius's turn. Just defend.
No, you will not.
No, you don't.
Now, what next?
Alright, Sirius.
Now the true lesson begins. Glacius Claudette.
Nuclear ice spike.
Glacius Claudette.
Yeah.
Not bad. A passing
Yeah.
grade.
Good job, Sirius. You're very strong. You did it, my good warrior. I expected no less of... His voice just keeps changing. I have no basis for it. Astounding, you're even stronger than I knew. You took the very words from my mouth, my friend. You put skill with the blade to shame. My skill with the blade to shame. Yeah, that's because I have a mage that can cast Glacius Clad Air. Don't worry. Seems I still have far to go, or I shall put myself to training at once. I remain grateful for your aid in this fight. Thank you from me and the troop as well. You've done us a great favor again. I sure have. Oh yes, and I'd meant to tell you before, we did get get a letter from Kit. We did have a letter from Kit after he left us. He is headed now to the place where he is to meet the woman who knew of his father. Oh, are you speaking of a common acquaintance? What a coincidence. I've also heard rumors on the wind that the Lady Lieblack is off to meet her perfect man at last. Seems she was headed for the land once known as the Kingdom of Hornburg. Oh, that's the mysterious kingdom that's been mentioned throughout the entire game. Is this fate toying with us again? A coincidence? I suppose stranger things have happened. I suppose they have. Also, why do you still have a side quest?
It's like this.
Why do you have that voice? You sound like a young boy. Our Kit set off for an abandoned ruins in the fallen kingdom of Hornburg, according to this letter. I hope he will find what it is he seeks there. I can now fast travel to the ruins of Hornburg. Okay.
It's like this.
Oh, your quest is to find Kit. Alright, well, I can fast travel there now, but where is there? Guess I'll just... Hornburg? None of these... I'd expect it to be on, like, the outskirts somewhere. Orwell, Quarry Crest, Fairbrook, Saintsbridge, Marceline, Wellspring, Sunshade, Cobbleton, Everhold, Ruins of Hornsburg. Not yet. I need to actually, prepare. Yeah, he's like a ringleader with a mustache. I don't know why he sounded like that. On that travel, change my party. I want... no, Primrose. Primrose in exchange for Therian. Alright. And now... Alright. What was it? Riverford, I think? I think this was it. Where the knight has Glacius Clawed Air that I can get. Oh, no, not Riverford. That's the dangerous town. Saintsbridge? Yes. Yes, this was it. Right. I just need to make sure my party is entirely kitted out, because this is the actual end of the game. Not just some easiest chapter 4 boss that I've ever fought. Right. Guide, I think is the one I want. Glacius Cloud Air, 6 uses. Alright. Now, I'm not going to travel straight to Hornsburg. I'm going to go to Everhold. Rest up. Make sure everyone's completely settled. Probably rest at the inn. Actually, I think that's all I really need to do. Is rest at the inn. Oh no, 400 gold. That's so much money. But I only have 800,000. How will I ever afford this? My expenses budget. Right, well, whatever. Skills. Is there anything more that I really want? Well, I might as well learn both of these, why not? Maybe they'll come in useful? I don't really have any one that has single target skills that I want to affect everyone. Like, normally when you're fighting large groups, it's just trash mobs. And I don't want to be spending 30 SP against a fight in trash mobs. Or a fight with trash mobs. Dresig's spell. Again, that also doesn't seem useful. It's 50 SP for 3 turns worth of buff. And you already do critical damage against armor-broken enemies, right? Unless I'm misinterpreting the game's rules. Just doesn't seem useful. I'm not gonna get that one. See no point in it. Alright. Anything left to do? I should probably purchase some provisions. Where's the general store in this town? Is there a general store in this town? Is there a general store in here? No? Oh. Is this town just nothing? I just want an item shop. I need to restore my plums and grapes. Oh, there's more down here. I see it now. Provisioner, I require your finest grapes. I actually have quite a few of them. I'm probably fine, right? Yeah. Let's just say I'm probably fine. Armorer, do you have anything good? No? 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 Alright, well. It was a fun time. But I'm off to the final dungeon. Why is it just a tiny little dot on the map? I feel like I could have been given a little bit more direction. Ah! This is actually the environment that was used for Ulbrich's backstory. That's quite something. Yes, this is actually an area where enemies can encounter me. I tried running for a little bit and my minimap turned red. Also, okay. There's no music in this environment. It's very ominous. Why has nothing attacked me yet? I don't have the evasion skill on. Alright, what is this area called? Oh, Ruins of Hornburg. I knew that already. I traveled here. I said the name myself. Oh, that's a big ominous door. Oh, is this the gate that was talked about in Ophelia's story? So we'll find Father on the other side, truly?
Indeed.
Ask me, Kit. He is there, waiting for you. I see. Very well, then.
Is something the matter?
Oh, forgive me.
I'm not feeling so well. Why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up soon. Ignore my sinister laughter, please.
Yes.
I'll be waiting for you.
What have we here?
Ah, here's a familiar face. Fancy meeting you here. I trust you came for Kit, yes?
However...
Apologies, but the lad is quite special to me. My soulmate, if you will.
I think not.
I'll thank you not to interfere. That's assuming you could interfere even if you wanted to.
The Gate of Finis.
Pass beyond the Gate of Finis, and never again may you return to this world.
I leave it to you.
Follow us if you so choose, but first be certain that this is truly the path you wish to tread.
Fareth thee well.
Ah, you were much more eloquent in your spoken dialogue for some reason. As 'cause she's a villainess in a game. Are there any secrets here? No? Okay, just had to check. Oh. Oh, interesting. Travel on. Oh, is this a boss rush? Will these be all of the bosses that I've faced thus far in my adventure?
I will not lose to you.
Looks like it.
What is the logical course
All
of
right.
action?
Second question. Do I have to fight all of these? What is that weakness?
Sorcery.
I am ready.
Alright, well... It's gotta be daggers, right? Okay,
I'll
it
do my
is.
best.
I remembered correctly. Alright, well...
Bring about a miracle of healing.
The fact that this is the first bonus boss that I've run into is... definitely a thing. Especially since this is the boss that I've already had to fight twice. Definitely not happy about that. Alright. I just want to kill him very, very quickly, so I think that means pumping up Cirrus as far as he will go, and then unleashing elemental devastation upon him. Alright. So do I give him a BP? No, I think I actually... What is it? One level of charge on Peacock Struts. Stop hitting Hornet. You're so rude. Alright. No. You unfortunately can't do too much right now, Cirrus, so just analyze. Weak to wind, got it. Boiling blood's probably pretty unhealthy. You should have got that checked out, sir. You know what, I just had the thought that he's probably weak to daggers because he is Primrose's boss, and that's his only open weakness. But if you didn't know that you were going to fight him, and you didn't have any characters that had any dagger attacks, this fight would be impossible. Well, not impossible, but you wouldn't be able to break his armor at all. Bit of a risky choice on their part, I think.
Allow me to have a look.
Yes, yes, I get it. You're injured, Hornet. It doesn't do that much damage, it's fine. Oh, no, that's actually very bad. Cirrus cannot be silenced. Oh, this is my only Herb of Clamor yet.
Using this.
Oh, I sort of just don't want to fight this guy again.
Now the true lesson begins.
Look, they're level 60 companion, or they're level 60 adventurers. They can deal with a little bit of damage.
I am ready.
I'm more worried about my own time. Right. Right.
I'll do my
You
best.
defend, you'll go before him.
Here I go.
Now, Cleric. Alfric's Auspices on Cirrus. Wait, Primrose is going to have enough, right? He's going to gain 1 BP after this. Okay,
I'm
good.
ready.
I was worried she wouldn't be able to have the requisite dagger attacks to break his armor.
Well then.
Alright, item... Big pomegranate to Cirrus. Alright. This should be the maximum amount of damage I can possibly do. I almost hit the wrongest option I could have possibly done. Ventus Solitaire. Yeah, I need to give him damage. Damage cap removal.
What next?
Alright. And I can actually just do that again next turn.
Coming.
Actually, wait. Alright. Is it better for Honnet to abide here? No, I think it's actually just better for her to, use Bran's Thunder.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
At 13k.
I am ready.
Right. And now Primrose can throw Cirrus. Another pomegranate.
Stay strong.
Oh, I should have given that to
Let
Honnet.
my arrow fly and
Whoops.
true.
You can abide now, right? Actually, how much health does he have? It's still in the white? My goodness. Stout wall, I
Standing
suppose.
firm.
Well then,
Alright, I just want to analyze and see how much health he
allow me
has.
to have a look.
100k. Okay, so he has about twice as much health as he had when I fought him the first time.
Now the true lesson begins.
I had to do so much setup.
Venta Solta.
Let's see, how much damage is that? That's what?
Venta Solta.
That's 60k damage. You know, 6 under 60k damage.
What's this?
No good.
Oh no. Everyone's silenced and I'm out of herbs.
What's this now?
I can't do anything. Wait. The knights. The knight and the old lady.
What's this?
Dear. Rainbow Flash. Hopefully this will actually blind him. Nope. Alright, well.
Have this.
Can't heal using magic, so I just have to throw around grapes. Oh, great. He's not actively weak to ice. This is the worst. Alright, elderly woman, go.
What's this now?
Oh my god, Cirrus is silenced for 5 whole turns?
No good.
All I can really do is attack right now. Mortal Mushroom? Oh my goodness.
What's this now?
I think my... What is it? My least favorite aspect of bosses is when they apply status conditions that you can't have any knowledge of beforehand.
A gift.
Which
for
means
you.
you can't really prepare for it, which means that all of your preparation abilities are kind of pointless, right? Alright, well, he's actively weak to fire, so I'll just keep throwing fire rocks at him.
Take this.
And hopefully that'll lead to something.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I am ready.
I'm just thinking of all of the other possible bosses that there are right now. I am not a very happy camper right now. I've got some olives. Come back to life, please,
Stay
Honnet.
strong.
I'll not be defeated.
I don't know what damage type that is, but I need to deal it. Alright, wait a second. She's not silenced anymore.
Flames, burn this away.
Oh, finally. Yeah, olives are phoenix downs.
What's this now?
They have the same mythological precedent, right?
Let's try this.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Okay. That has to be an available weakness, right? Is it sword? Have I never hit him with a sword? Oh my good... Cirrus is never going to be unsilenced.
No good. Stay strong.
What a fun and interactive mechanic I'm dealing with.
What's this now?
I'm going insane.
No good.
I think it's a mixture. Like, in this game there's a lot of mixtures of 3D environments and 2D sprites overlaid very well on each other. A lot of technical mastery in this game. Huh, I forgot I have two of my characters wearing void necklaces that almost entirely stop dark damage. Alright, I'm just gonna bank on the fact that I've never hit him with a sword. Okay. How did I miss that?
What's this now?
Alright. Are you going to reshuffle your weaknesses after this, please? Okay. On it. Eat a big pomegranate.
This will help us.
And then hit him with your ultimate attack. Please, I'm begging of you.
No good.
I cannot deal with this fight for a moment longer.
What's this now? How about this?
Ah, she's silenced, I forgot. Oh my goodness.
Holding back
Alright.
nothing.
Which one of these is stronger? Frog King or Rat King? I don't remember. I think it's Rat King, because it's Rat King 3, but it could be Frog King. It's, Rat King.
Have this.
I sure am loving the interactivity of this boss fight. There was a reason he had low health, I'm discovering.
No good.
It's because, my goodness, it is infuriating to fight an enemy who you just can't cast against. Maybe it's just my fault for bringing a party of mostly casters. Oh. I'm so close. This new axe weakness is definitely lending a hand. Oh, and Cirrus can use the bow. Actually, wait a second. It'll be much better if you do that at the beginning of next turn.
What's this now?
No good.
My goodness, Primrose, what kind of bow do you have?
Here I go!
Was that worth it? No, probably not. Beast. Rat can go. I just want to know how much health he has left, please. Die quickly. These summons are the only thing keeping me sane. And they're not working that well. Oh yes. Letting him come.
No good.
Primrose. Where's your magical strength? Or physical strength, even?
What's this now? Now the true
Alright,
lesson
Cirrus, you've got a
begins.
damage boost. Oh. Yay, he recast his AoE silence. This is painful. I can't even tell how much health he has left.
Stay strong.
He's been in the red for so long. I just want him to die. I should have used blunt damage.
Prepare your there!
Oh, for the love of goodness. Ophelia, put an end to this. Please. I'm in pain.
Have this!
I sure hope these are optional bosses.
No good.
Oh,
The show
He's
is
dead.
over.
oh. Well, that happened. From the Diary of Lord Joffrey Azelhart. Alright. Oh, did I actually get rid of the Hydrate Redeem? I didn't mean to do that. I'll take a drink, though. It was only meant to be the ones that have sound effects. Okay. But I definitely need that. This room is retaining a lot of heat. I kept my faith and I stayed true to my convictions until the end. Several years before my death, a shadow fell over my dear noble court. A shadow known as the Obsidians. They brought with them sweet words of false promises, and I would not lend them my ear. Once they came to understand that I would not be swayed to their way of thinking, they came after my life time and again. I would not allow myself to be daunted. I dug deeper into the truth to uncover their intentions, their ties and their mastermind behind their villainy, and my search eventually led me to the gates of Finis. In the end, I was murdered by the men who caught wind of my discoveries, yet I do not regret my actions. I lived true to the words of my house, and did all I could for the sake of my people. My sole regret is that I have left Primrose alone to pick up the pieces of this broken life I left behind. My precious daughter should not have to bear such a burden on her shoulders. Primrose, you stood before my grave and told me, did you not, that you had lived true to what I had taught you. You are strong, my daughter. You found your own cause and purpose, and the purpose you found was the continuation of my very own. You carried on in my footsteps and finished what I started. My dear Primrose, when I think of how much you must have suffered all alone, all I can do is beg you to forgive me. Now the time has come for you to lay down your burden and rest. It is time you forget about me and find happiness. A happiness of your own this time, for I will always be with you, Joffrey Azelhart. Alright. So I've realized that this is probably just all of the final bosses. Yes, there's 8 of them. And, 8 storylines. I probably have to beat the final boss of each area again. Alright. There's nothing stopping me from just going through this. I have no other obligations today. So I'm just going... Wait. Do I save if I rest here? No? Recipe of the week? It was redeemed earlier today, so you have another week to wait, I'm afraid. Well, I suppose I just need to heal everyone. Oh no, it was, wasn't curry, it was, Naruto. Naruto 8. And it was curry. It was an Indian curry. Well, fortunately, off of that last battle... Oh, yes, yes. I suppose you're new around here, so you wouldn't know that. Alright. Well, time to delve into the next fight.
If thou art ready, then so am I.
I don't remember you. Afraid you picked a fight with the wrong
Let
man.
my arrow fly and
What's your name, Miguel? Who are you? Whose boss were you again? Tressa's, I think? Yeah. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't put myself on that much of a pedestal. I feel like legend is definitely a bit of an over-exaggeration.
What is the logical course of
Oh,
action?
right. He's very good at dodging. Like, I remember fighting a boss with 2 spears. But I don't remember him being the final boss of any of the campaigns.
Tonight risk, Tenaire!
I am ready.
Alright, well. You do what you want, then. This guy's weaknesses be... Okay, wind. Figured that one out.
Defeated. Allow me to have a look.
167k.
I'll do my best.
Alright. Let's just learn that last weakness. You can't do much else, Ophelia, I'm afraid.
Allow me to have a look.
I mean... Oh. I don't want to raise anyone's expectations too high, is just the main thing. This boss is pretty strong. I don't remember fighting anyone this strong.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Alright. Yeah, this is enough.
Venta Sulta!
Because that'll bring him down to a single armor, and then Honnet
Letting
will
my
act
arrow
first.
fly and true.
And hopefully not miss, right, Honnet? She got what she deserved. Yeah. Alright. Bring her back to life.
Stay strong.
On it, you had one job.
I'll not be defeated.
Also, I'm not a fan of the fact that this boss just launched an attack into the air, and nothing's come of it so far.
think not.
Alright.
Letting my arrow fly and
Oh, not you two. Oh wait, no. This is actually a good thing, because I can abide. And... yeah, she's acting last, so... that means someone can feed her a pomegranate, or some BP. Oh, there it is. The attack fell. Alright, just... hit him once. Alright. Is 2 enough? 3 BP? I only need 2 BP to harm it. Yes, okay.
I need you here.
Well then,
Unfortunately, Honnet doesn't do quite the
bring about a miracle of
unbelievable amount of damage that I'm used to, but
coming, if thou
from
darest.
Cirrus, that is.
Coming.
But it surpasses traditional limits.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
Yeah, that's 20k.
Letting
Cirrus
my
can
arrow
hit
fly
for
and true.
60, but that requires far more setup than Honnet's 1-2 punch. And actually... alright, I won't have time to set up Cirrus's attack. But I can just set up the damage that he can do even into the enemy boss's armor. Yeah, Honnet. It's pretty nice. I like it myself. A fair bit. Right, yeah, just take a medium pomegranate and you can get a bonus BP from Primrose.
Now, what next? Now the true lesson begins.
Cirrus hits himself with Alaphan,
Alaphan, Lord of Learning.
and then Ophelia
my turn now. Here I go!
hits him with Alfric,
Elfric, bringer of the flame.
Right, Cirrus now has his double spell casting, which means he should be able to strip armor very quickly. And all I need to do with her is give a buff
I need you
or
here.
an extra battle point to Honnet,
What next? Holding back nothing.
and use her to launch another Brand's Thunder, and hopefully you don't miss this one, Honnet.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
Oh, thank goodness. Alright, defenses. Oh, it's... well, daggers is one of them. Alright. Could he be weak too? Alright, this is actually pretty crucial. That I don't get it, actually. It's actually better for me to use Analyze with Cirrus right now, I think. Actually, no. Elemental Break.
Elemental break. Elemental break.
Because that'll double trigger.
Letting the hunt begin.
Alright. I just need to experiment with elemental attack. Oh no, shoot. Ooh, this is bad. I hope you're weak to arrows. He's not. I've put myself into a pretty bad position right now, actually.
My turn now.
Oh no, I need you to heal. Big heal.
Huh?
I'll pump 1 point into it even.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
What next?
Alright. One of those weaknesses is definitely... it must be an axe, right? It has to be axe. Oh well. Oh!
do my
Hey,
best.
look at that. Good job, Prim. For that, you get a grape. Congratulations.
I am ready.
That was actually impressively timed. And
The
also,
peacock strut.
it means Cirrus can get a damage boost.
What next? My focus is
I don't know what he's weak to, but everything should deal critical damage anyways, so I'll just go with light, just in case.
Conjurer.
Oh hey, I was right.
Lux Conjurer.
I am ready.
Oh. Wait a second. But at least he's got some grapes. Alright. So, what's... There's the... I'm trying to remember what video it was in, where he fed his pet iguana grapes at the very end. I think it might be this one. Might be a little dirty, might be a little stinky, but at least he's got some grapes. No, this is just the one where Lovely Boy is from. Is it important announcement? I think that might be it. No, that's just the one where he zooms out on a picture of his lizard. This is important. I need to find it. Is it the one where he found his iguana? Yes, it is. Okay.
He might be a little grumpy and a little dirty, but at least he's got some grapes.
There we go. That was important and very relevant. Alright, back to the fight. Alright, what am I doing? No, I don't want to become rich. Get banned. Go away. Alright, how do I get rid of that? Oh, there's the axe. Alright, what am I doing? I've forgotten. Merchant skills? Did I have a setup that I was working with right now? Cirrus isn't buffed anymore. Dance? Maybe just eat a grape yourself.
How about
You get 2 grapes.
I'll do my best.
Right, this boss doesn't do any magic, right? Alright, well... Analyze.
To have a look.
Spears, I see. Oh, and he's
Let
only
the
at
hunt
60k health.
beginneth.
That's an entire round of Cirrus attacks, if I set him back up. Alright. I don't have very many beasts left for Honnet to use. Okay.
What is the logical
I think I already checked to see if he was weak to bows. And forgot about it. Well, not forgot about it, but just, you know, did it again for fun.
Lux Conjurer.
6,000. I just need to launch 10 more of those and he's
Let my
dead.
arrow fly and true.
Alright, warrior skills. Where is it? I think I want to incite with Honnet.
Coming.
Okay, I thought those were in the thousands. Sorry, kid, but
I
can't
am
let
not
you
to be
live.
defeated.
That's fine, Miguel. You're probably not going to live too much longer. Ice? Has he been weak to ice? I don't remember.
Be engulfed in my blizzard!
Let's... No, this is a different shadow figure. This is the second shadowy figure. So this area that I'm in is just all of the bosses, all of the final bosses that I've fought through all of the other chapters, but they seem to have twice as much health. And they seem to use their more annoying skills more frequently as well. Because that's how you have fun. Right. He has to be weak to bows now, right? I've tried that so many times.
Now, what next?
I'm incredulous. Alright, well, I know he's weak to ice.
Glacius Claudette.
Axes?
What next?
There's almost no other physical things for him to be weak to, right? Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Let's just bring out the elderly woman in case he's weak to darkness. Alright, just to check.
Come in, if thou darest.
Alright, test the rest of your physical damage weapons. Oh,
not
that's
be
probably
defeated.
blunt damage, isn't it?
Bring about a miracle of healing!
Medical.
An interesting dilemma.
Alright. Thinking is starting to grow more and more difficult as I go through this. Maybe it's just the heat of the room. Alright, just keep attacking, I guess.
Glacius Claudette.
He's got... I think he has 60,000 health left, right? No. There's no windows in this room. What his weaknesses here? Daggers, perhaps? No, okay.
My turn now.
I know I need to heal, but I also need to break his armor. I've said this a couple times before, but I stream out of a storage room, practically. There's no windows in here. There's no ventilation, really, whatsoever. And I have to have 2 lights on so that my face isn't cast in shadow and, you know, difficult to pick up properly. So the temperature tends to rise back here pretty quickly. It's fine. There's probably a way for me to work it out, but it's not life-threatening, so I'll deal with a little bit of discomfort if I need to. Right, I feel like you're just gonna heal, I'm afraid.
Bring about a miracle of healing!
Now, what next?
Right, and I just have to gamble really well right now. Lightning? Has he been weak to lightning yet? I feel like that's no, but he also hasn't been weak to fire. I think fire might be the slightly better guess right now. We'll see.
Ignis Arden.
Okay, thank goodness.
Letting the hunt begin.
Right, it's still not quite enough, though. Actually, if I defend...
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh no, defending moved her to the very front.
I
Wait.
am ready.
There's one thing I can do to remedy this situation. Throw a rock at him.
You like that?
That was nerve-wracking. Just find his remaining weakness.
Allow me to have a look.
Nothing more I can really get out of it. 30,000. Okay.
Now the
Serious?
lesson begins.
We'll probably just...
Alaphin,
Yeah.
Lord of Learning.
If I can't do it, then there's something very, very wrong.
Well then, here I go!
Because I can do the super combo.
Elfric,
And that typically does 60,000 damage. Well, it always does 60,000 damage. In fact, I can do it to such a degree that it'll be perfect amounts of damage.
Watch me now.
Wait, no. Only 3 BP is necessary.
I need you here.
Oh wait, no.
Letting my
Technically,
arrow fly and true.
I would have wasted resources if I went through it the normal way.
What is the
But,
logic of that? My focus is unparalleled.
Alright, let's do Tonitrus. Why not?
Tonight risk Tenair. Tonight risk Tenair.
Dead. Alright, he definitely
ends
wasn't
your
anywhere
lesson.
near as hard as the first boss that I had to fight. My team relies so much on casting that, you know, would have been just difficult. From the diary of Graham Crossford, part the second. All hope was lost. My beloved was gone forever. I had finally finished the elixir, but it was too late. Mere days too late. My one true love has drawn her last breath, just as I was racing back to her side, medicine in hand and heart filled with renewed hope. For 3 days and 3 nights I lost myself in tears, a river of tears, too deep and raging for me to ford my way across it. It was after the funeral that the woman found me. Lie Black, she called herself. In the depths of my anguish, my life bereft of all meaning, she asked me a simple question, terrible in its implications. Wouldn't you like to see your beloved once more? That insidious offer, a mere whisper in the wind, took hold of me. Try as I might, I could not close my ears to it. If it would mean seeing my love even once more, then I would give my very life without regret. Lie Black spoke of the Gate of Finis, which separated this world from the next. If I could find it and cast it open, I could bring my beloved back to my side. I had heard the legends before, of course, but for the first time I found myself desperate to believe them. Begging the help of one of Kit's companions, I set out to the southeast. It was a fool's journey, but what else remained to me but a fool's hope? On my way, I passed through the village of Clearbrook. There I came across a young boy stricken with illness and lingering just outside death's door. Convulsions racked his small frame, and his skin was mottled with a purplish pox. I recognized the symptoms at once. How could I not? It was the same foul malady that stole my beloved from me. I felt the touch of fate in this meeting. Though I had not been in time to save my true love, I still carried the elixir I had labored so long to create, a remedy that could do nothing for her now. There was no doubt in my mind what I must do, and so I treated the boy with my medicine. When I looked at the boy's face, finally at peace, and in calm repose, I saw my beloved again, and in her gentle eyes I found forgiveness. I hope I can do that too someday. Such were the boy's words for me, when he was strong enough to speak again. He told me that he wished to follow in my footsteps and become a great apothecary. His words were a reward I never expected. In that moment, I felt as though my journey was perhaps not a fool's one after all. I left what remained of the elixir and the rest of my medicines behind with the boy, and I set out once more, turning my feet again to the gate of Finis. Oh. Okay, so he gave into darkness at the end. And that's not good. For sure. Alright. Let's get everyone back to full. Oh, Cirrus just needs to eat some plums. He's a hungry boy. I'm almost out of plums. Maybe I should have stocked up a bit more. I didn't know I wouldn't be able to leave. Wait, am I unable to leave? Yes, I am. Wait, can I teleport out? I think I can. Okay. Well, there goes the whole you are unable to leave this area ever again sort of thing that was going on. I haven't had plums in a very long time, actually. I quite like them.
Listen to reason.
I think it's a scary darkness ghost. They normally don't.
Now, what next?
Alright. What is this? This was Tharion's boss. Is he weak too? Just gonna go with fire.
Alright.
A lot of the times humans are pretty weak to fire, but I suppose this was an exception. Are you actually weak to light? I know you're evil. Okay. Oh, I should have healed. I forgot to do that. And they're all fruits, I think. I can't look right now because my items have been stolen from me, but I'm pretty sure they're all fruit. Or berries.
If thou darest.
Sometimes it's difficult to tell the difference.
I am ready.
Yeah, grapes, plums, pomegranates, and olives. Olives are berries, I think, technically. Because they're a soft-fleshed, like, growth that houses a seed, so I think it's technically a berry. Don't quote me on that.
Letting the hunt begin.
I definitely don't have the best fruit categorization knowledge.
Now, what next?
Really should have done this with Honnet.
How about this?
Oh, Darius straightened his posture. Good for you, Darius.
I'll not be defeated.
Doesn't look like you did in your sprite, though, I'm afraid. Alright. No. The cleric is for healing.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Keep forgetting that.
Begin.
I am ready.
Oh. What's in between axes and spears? Daggers? Yes, daggers. Alright.
Interesting dilemma.
And that's a magical effect all the way to the right. Wind, perhaps?
Venta Solta!
I'm getting good at guessing these weaknesses based on their position.
My friends.
What? Why'd you have to hit Cirrus twice?
I'm ready.
It's incredibly rude.
Stay strong.
And also, I'm running very low on olives.
Come in, if thou darest.
And Honnet can do no damage. Oh, none that really matter right now. I suppose, actually, it would be very good for her to abide. Because that means she can launch her maximum attack next turn, once his armor's broken. Oh wait, he's not gonna have broken armor. I lied. Can I make Primrose move 1 turn faster, please? That would be lovely. Well, they have to be. What else would they be? Oh, olives are definitely a fruit. Vegetables are... what is it? Vegetables are fibrous, and fruits are flesh. So olives are definitely a fruit. Or a berry. I don't know. Are all berries fruits? I don't actually know. Categorization is weird. Eggplants are fruits. Eggplants are actually berries. Fun fact. An eggplant is a berry. Yes, all berries are fruits, yes. What is it? Knowledge is knowing that tomato is a fruit, but wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad? That's actually to illustrate the difference between intelligence and wisdom, not the difference between fruits and vegetables. Items. Alright, Sirius is low on mana. Give him Big Plum.
Have this.
Come in, if thou darest.
Yeah. Like I said, vegetables are fibrous. So like kale and spinach and lettuce. They're the leaves. I'm afraid you can't do much here on it. Is a beast that'll do anything? Rainbow Flash? Make him blind a little bit?
I'm ready.
No? Yeah. Yeah, wait. Onions are bulbs. What was that? So, the definition of fruits is that they're seed-bearing, but onions are not seed-bearing. Yeah. So onions aren't fruits. Yeah. Well, flowers become fruits. Right? Yeah, because when a flower is pollinated, it becomes a fruit. That's the purpose of flowers most of the time. Technically speaking. Because when... What is it? Cauliflower is... What? Cauliflower is human bread, actually. Yeah, broccolis are flowering. Have you... I'm assuming you've probably had a broccoli for long enough that those buds start to open up. Yes, broccoli buds are flower heads. Yeah. If you've ever grown broccoli or had broccoli for too long, the buds start to open up. Because they're flowers. Just immature flowers. Yes, I believe cauliflower is a human-bred variation of mustard plants. If I'm remembering correctly.
Venta Sulta!
I'll not be defeated. Prepare yourself.
No, I don't remember the specifics. It's been a while since I either heard about that or did any research into it, so... Who knows for sure whether or not I'm right or wrong. Well, I mean, the people who know for sure whether or not I'm right or wrong are the people who know about this sort of thing.
I am ready.
Obviously. Alright. I'm not entirely sure what I'm trying to do right now. I've just been mildly distracted from this by talking about fruits and vegetables.
I'll not be defeated.
just
I
analyze.
wanted to have a look.
I need to know all of his available weaknesses.
What next?
Okay, I was right about the mustard thing.
Coming.
And look at that, Honnet still has her physical damage up. Please don't miss, Honnet.
I wreak havoc
Pretty
upon
please. Thank you.
What is the logical course of action? Now the true lesson begins!
Alright. This is mildly unfortunate.
Alofin, Lord of Learning!
Wow, my timing is entirely off this fight. Posture straightened. Oh, wonderful. None of his weaknesses are visible to me.
Come in, if thou darest.
I think it's actually worth breaking his armor here if I can. Even though 1,000 spears is wildly more expensive than it's worth. Oh, he doesn't. He's not got any pips. Alright, fine. It's irritating. Actually.
Elemental break!
That'll drop his magical defense twice.
Well then,
Oh. Oh, there's just no winning here, is there?
bring about a miracle of healing.
If only he wasn't acting so fast the next turn.
Now, what next?
Alright. Let's just cast some single target spells. It's not gonna double up, unfortunately.
Venta Solta!
Pitiful.
What next?
I expect his damage to be several times higher than that. 3 times as high, in fact. Right, well. I'm just getting caught out a lot in this combat. There's not much for me to do. Just bump your physical defense.
Stand in firm.
That's all this enemy really does.
I am ready.
Alright.
The mole dance.
Primrose, you're definitely the most at risk. You don't have any overhealing potential. And for now, Ophelia... Well, everything's been analyzed. Just deal a little bit of damage, I suppose.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
I probably could have handed out some plums, but that's fine. This man just keeps fixing his posture, and it's very irritating. Alright.
Coming.
Well then,
Clack skills.
bring about a miracle of healing.
I am ready.
No, wait. If I defend with Primrose, she'll move in
Now,
front of the
What
enemy.
next?
And if Sirius is good at his job,
Elemental break!
I'll just keep applying elements down on him until it's time to actually set
Coming,
everything up
if
properly.
thou darest.
Alright, let's just chip away
I'm
one more
ready.
piece of armor. Alright, everything is ready.
Letting the hunt
I'm just doing that
begin.
once more for a little bit of leeway. Now, you can abide.
Now, what next?
Cirrus can use Alaphin.
Parallel. Alaphin, Lord of Learning.
I'll not be defeated.
The annoying thing is that this isn't going to, like, kill him, or even necessarily bring him very low. It's just gonna hurt him a little bit, maybe bring him down to half health. Oh, that's actually pretty good. An extra turn means that I can throw a large pomegranate at Cirrus.
Using this.
I am ready.
Alright. Okay. After this fight, I'm going to get Cirrus the ability to exceed maximum damage.
The peacock strut.
Because I imagine... Because this is the actual perfect setup. The enemy has magic defense down, Cirrus has magic damage up, multi-target becomes single target and deals increased damage, and all spells cast twice. I feel like he could easily be doing 1,500 or 15,000 damage per hit if he wasn't capped at 9,999. But I'm just trapped here. Trapped in this shell of maximum damage. Actually, I probably don't even have to max charge. What is it, 3 charge? Probably be fine.
Glacius Claudaire.
Yeah.
Glacius Claudaire.
Even then, that's probably a slight waste of resources. I could have gotten away with 2 charge, maybe. Alright, well. I've learned my lesson. I've flown too close to the sun. I don't know what to do with Ophelia. Oh, feed Cirrus some plum. For sure.
Letting the hunt begin.
Alright, Honnet. You're useful sometimes, I'll give you that. Right now... not really.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Does defending twice boost anything? Extra defended.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh, you and your dagger weakness. How irritating. Alright. Stout wall. Just become a tank, I suppose.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
What is the logical course of action?
I don't know why anyone thought that fighting the same bosses that you've just fought, but again, was going to be anyone's favorite part of the game. I suppose this is like a extra super secret portion of the game.
Letting the hunt begin.
Oh. Good job on it. This is actually pretty good timing. Abide.
I am ready.
Super secret, but also there's not really an ending if you don't do it.
My turn now.
Like the game sort of just ends without this portion. Like it definitely feels important.
Here I go.
But is it? Is it really?
Elfric, bringer of the flame.
What next?
Yay, Honnet can use her big attack.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
An interesting
I just wish you could give that skill to Cirrus. Right.
Now the true lesson begins.
No. Wrong box. Alaphin.
Alaphin, Lord of Learning.
Come in, if thou
Alright,
darest.
you know what? I'm not gonna max pump Cirrus anymore. It's too much effort, and I think he just hits maximum damage beforehand anyways. So... instead, I'm just gonna keep using Honnets to attack. Somehow. I'll figure out a way. Incite, why don't you?
Come in.
I am ready.
Alright, and just a simple Peacock Strut for Cirrus.
The Peacock Strut.
That'll boost his magical damage, which is probably all he needs to hit like 8,000. Which is right in the realm where I kind of want him to be. Oh, only 3,000.
Venta Solta.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
I guess boosting does a lot more. I think I'm also just kind of getting tired. Oof. This is a lot of work. Fighting these massive boss health pools.
Well then.
I'm not even in any danger against this boss. It just feels so much weaker than all of the rest of the ones that I've had to fight.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
What next?
Alright, well.
Death by 1,000.
Well, you missed a lot of those,
I am
huh?
ready.
Alright, well.
I need you here.
I'm just gonna get his BP back up.
Now, what
I think nearly 4 hours? I normally only go for 3. I'm definitely no endurance streamer.
Glacius Flaudaire. Glacius Flaudaire.
Oh hey, he's dead.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Got him. Alright. Yeah, you know. Alright, so... I think there's a fair number of regular viewers as well as some new ones here, so I think I'll just talk about some future plans right now. On the 15th is my birthday, actually. And I'm planning on doing an actual endurance stream that day. As well as some additional bonus sort of things going on then. That I'll reveal closer to the actual date. But if you want to see a long-term stream, come around then. And I'll probably be suffering. So, from the records of House Ravis. From the time of my first memories, I recall my father lecturing me on the origins of our house, on what it meant to be the head of House Ravis, and on what it was I must give my life to protect. My father had heard the same from his father, and his father from his father before him. Oh my. Yes. The House of Ravis is blessed with many treasures, and many who covet them. To one born into the House of Ravis, such things are as natural and given as the blue of the sky above us. We are blessed with great treasures, and it is our duty to protect those treasures from those who would use them for ill. And among all the treasures there were none greater than the Dragonstones. The Dragonstones were bestowed upon the first Lord Ravis by the legendary King Beowulf I of Hornburg. Very original naming, and they have been passed down in our family ever since. The stones are said to have come from a land far to the east, and they are worth more than their weight in gold. But that is not where their true value lies. A power sleeps within them, and it makes them valuable beyond mortal comprehension. For the name Dragonstone is no simple fancy. The stones house the power of the great worms whose names they bear. It is said that the great sorcerer Odin Crossford used the power of the Dragonstones to seal shut the Grate of Finis. Crossford has had campaigned together with King Beowulf and aided him in the founding of Hornsburg. My father, when he was still with us, told me this. Power in itself is neither good nor evil. It is the man who wields the blade who decides whether he fights for good or evil. This is why King Beowulf entrusted the stones to the man he trusted above all others, the loyal knight who would become the first lord of House Ravis. Great power can bring boundless good or unfathomable evil. It is the duty of our house to keep the Dragonstones safe and protect them from those who would wield them for the... I'm getting a bit tongue-tied right now. Yet given enough time, great powers will always awaken a hunger in others who would claim it for themselves. Once the Dragonstones came to House Ravis, there was no end to those who lusted after them, not to mention our many other riches. Even kith and kin cannot be trusted to stand against such temptation. Once a rumor reached my ears that suspicious parties were inquiring